Hello, everyone. I hope you're all staying safe and staying at home during the coronavirus outbreak. What I thought I might do to keep my YouTube channel running is I'll show you around my Haven stuff that I've collected over the last few years. So what I'll show so I'll show you my little wonder bar of Haven merchandise that I've created on my top shelf. Um, so I've got a photo of me with Bradley Bear, and I'm also holding the 1999 British Holidays brochure, and that's my old foster brother Reese on the left. This photo was taken back in September 2018. That was the last weekend break that I had at Golden Sands before I decided to do a full week for next year, which was last year. Because I love going to Golden Sands. That's why I go on holiday there every year. Now I do. There's a picture collage of my photos, during my first two times at the Haven Park Golden Sands, September 2017 and April 2018. They were both weekend breaks. And then of course there's the illuminated sign where you can personalise your message on it. I put holiday home ownership at Golden Sands because I would like to become a caravan owner at Golden Sands one day. Hopefully, if I ever have enough money to own a holiday home, but for now, I'm just making do with going on holiday at Golden Sands every year. So down, got my old Funworks tickets just there. Yeah, I found a couple of old Funworks tickets when I was sorting out one of the toys at the Bernardo's charity shop that I work at. On the left is my Rory lanyard. Now, Rory the Tiger, he's my second favourite character amongst the Seaside Squad. So that's a 3D image of Rory on one side, and then on the other side you've got a description about him. And then on the other side you've got the Fun Stars Go Live lanyard. So that's it there. And on one side you've got the Fun Stars Go Live logo. Again, it's 3D. Then on the other side you've got a description about the Fun Stars. And then on the little Wonder Bar area, on the top shelf, there's a photo of me with Anxious and Rory during my first weekend break at Golden Sands back in September 2017. And there's my Bradley Bear Teddy. And then over here, got the Haven Show Fantastic CD. That's the first one. And I've got my Haven DVDs there. So you've got Rory's Tiger TV, you've got a History of the Party Dances, and you've got Zoo Troop Adventures DVDs. And I've got a Bradley Bear Snap Band. And then below it, I've got the rest of my Haven CDs. You've got So Cool, you've got I've got Party Dances Volumes 1 and 2. I've got Fun Stars Sunshine Forever. I never heard of that song. So that was quite a great buy for me when I found it in a charity shop. And I've also got the Show Fantastic free. Brought that off eBay, just like the Show Fantastic album. And over here, well, most of the Haven items I collected were I brought off eBay or from a charity shop or sometimes off the Haven Parks. So over here I've got the Haven Handpicked range brochure, and it shows Haven's holiday homes that they sell. And my favourite model in there is the ABI Beaumont and the ABI Ambleside Premier. They're both my favourite models, they are. Then below it is my Anxious lunchbox. And, well, Anxious, she's my favourite Seaside Squad character because I like elephants. So that's why my friend Alice got that for me to add to my Haven collection. And then Of course, I've got an Anxious wallet, and below it is the it's the Haven Memories book, so you can put your photos of your time on holiday with Haven in there. And there's some old characters on there like Sylvester the Snake, Manic the Parrot, and Merlin the Wizard. But you also got baby versions of Holly, Bradley, and Rory on there. But I think there's also baby versions of Anxious and possibly Ned as well. And below there I've got the Golden Sands and Blue Dolphin pens. And then I've also got my Haven postcards. Now, 2 of them are on the notice board for Blue Dolphin and Primrose Valley ones, which I'll show you later. So amongst all the Haven parks, some of them are no longer Haven parks because they got sold to holiday companies, but Reeton Sands is still a Haven park. So I've got Reeton Sands, I've got Bidford Bay, I've got Furness Bay, I've got Little Sea, I've got St Ives. What else have I got? I've got St Ives, I've got Sand Hills, I've got Mullion, and I've also got Combe Haven. Just tidying them up a little bit. So they're all my Haven postcards, more or less. Well, apart from the ones that are on the notice board. Over here, I've got my Haven tapes. So I've got Rory and his friends from the now defunct Haven Europe. My favourite song on there is Everybody Dance. And then next to it is the Haven in the House. My favourite song on there is Identity, which is the ATR song. But I also like the Haven Heroes song as well. I think ATR was the teenage club back then, in the mid-90s. And next to it, I've got Rory on the Road, which is Tiger Tape 4. My favourite song on there is Everybody Shake. And I've also got, and then next to it is Tiger Tape 1. My favourite song on there is Rory's Rap, but I do also like the Tiger Club song as well. And then below it, I've got the Seaside Squad board game. I brought that during my second holiday at Golden Sands in April 2018. But I haven't opened it yet. And then next to it, I've got the Squad's Trumps card game, and I've also got a Golden Sands mug. I've got quite a lot of Golden Sands stuff. I've got this year's Golden Sands Holiday Park map, and then below it, I've got the Golden Sands magnet, and then I've also got the 2000 Haven medal, which shows all the caravan manufacturers on there that Haven buy. And then I've got the Bradley Bear pin badge. And then next to it, I've got the Golden Sands pen. This is my very special one because the owner's team gave that to me. What else have I got? I've also got the Haven team Great Britain key ring, and also the sports bottle as well. I got given them. And then over here, I've got my Fun Stars bracelets. So I've got the yellow team one, and I've got the blue team one. They're probably the rarest item in the Fun Stars Go Live merchandise because they came out in 2008, because they were released in 2018. The final year of the Fun Stars Go Live branding before it all got rebranded to Go Live Goes Global last year. So I'm probably guessing this will be a rare item in years to come. And then over there, I've got my Fun Stars Go Live Snapband watch. I love that item, I do. And that's been my watch that I've had since my holiday at Blue Dolphin back in 2016. That was my Squad Trumps cards game. And next to it, I got my Matchbox Challenge certificate when I visited Golden Sands on one of my days. And well, one of the times I visited Golden Sands, they were doing a Matchbox Challenge, so I took part in it and I got myself a certificate. It's quite interesting going around the park and picking up various bits. So that's my little Wonder Bar, and I'll show you the rest of my Havens. Oh, forgotten to show you one thing. One more thing. The pride of my Haven collection, my Haven brochures. So I've got 2000, the year I first went to Haven. That's my most precious one. And then I've also got the 2001 Haven brochure, published in September 2000. That's why I got that one. Where great family holidays are made. That was its slogan back then. And I've got the 1996 Haven brochure, the year I was born. And that's Haven in its old red and yellow format. And then I've also got the 1999 British Holidays brochure. Now, for any of you who don't know what British Holidays is, that was Haven's predecessor, because Board Leisure already owns British Holidays when they bought Haven from the Rank Group in October 2000. So I got myself a 1999 British Holidays brochure. Just put them back on there. There we go. Over here, I've also got a 7-inch. I've also got a 7-inch album somewhere. Ah, here it is. It's quite an old Haven item, this one. It was a souvenir record that you could get at the Haven Park Blue Dolphin. I've forgotten to show you that. Yeah, it's quite some old songs on there. It was back in 1983. That one. Okay. Now over here are my Rory and Anxious teddies. So there's Anxious on the left, and there's Rory the tiger on the right. Anxious the elephant on the left, Rory the tiger on the right. And then of course I also got my my Anxious and Rory cushions. So I've got the heart-shaped Anxious pillow, and it's a microbead one as well. It's got a nice comfortable feel. It's squidgy as well when you feel it. It's like what microbead cushions are. I've also got a Rory cushion as well. It's just a normal fabric one. That's just a round cushion. And then on my notice board, I've got a photo with me and all the fun stars back in September 2018. What else have I got? Oh, there's a magnet of the caravans at the lakes at Golden Sands. I couldn't find it as a postcard, so I had to buy it as a magnet. And then it's a photo of me with Anxious, and that's me holding the 1998 Haven brochure. I don't have the 1998 Haven brochure anymore because I gave it to my friend Robert so I could have the 2000 Haven brochure. And there's a photo of me at Primrose Valley on the zip wire back in 2015. And then I got some photos there of me with the Fun Stars. So I think that's Jordan and Gemma when I went to Primrose Valley back in 2015. I think that's Cody and I think it's Tom on the right, I'm not sure, when I went to Blue Dolphin in 2016. And I think that's Saz and Millie, the entertainment team members, when I went to Golden Sands back in 2019. But I've also got another Golden Sands photo of me and the Fun Stars. That's me with Daniel and Molly back in 2017. Now I'll show you around the Haven postcards. So I've got Primrose Valley and Blue Dolphin. They're the ones on the notice board. My other two favourite Haven parks. Now this year, Haven have released postcards around the surrounding area and also around their park. So it happened this year. They got released this year, they did. So I've got all of them. So I'll just show you around. Slowly zoom my camera around them. Beautiful one of the lakes there, and the beach of Mablethorpe. It's a Golden Sands postcard, one of the older ones, showing places around Lincolnshire. I've got several photos around the lakes there. There's a photo of Golden Sands. Well, there's a photo of the beach at Mablethorpe. This is the one what I call the window on the beach, because it looks like you're looking out to the beach in that photo. And then next to it is my customised Golden Sands postcard, the one that I made. Showing you around the photos around the park. Just that. Now, when I saw these in the mini market back in early March, and I bought all of them from the mini market, and I got so excited as well to see that Golden Sands have finally got photos of around the park. Yeah, I was so happy about that on that day when I bought them. And then up here is my Giant Anxious. I like giant teddies because you can snuggle into them when you feel down. That's why I brought a Giant Anxious. It was very expensive, but it was well worth the cost it was buying one of them. A few photos I was going to show you of my times on holiday with Haven during my childhood. Forgotten to show you these. That's me when I was 4 years old at Primrose Valley back in 2000. I think I was about I was 4 years old back then. I think it was end of August, beginning of September. I think it was when that was taken. And that's me taking part in the Tiger Club. And also as well, there's a photo of me at Seaton Sands when I was 11. I think it was back in October 2007. Where are you? Somewhere in here. Here it is. That's me when I was 11 at Seaton Sands. I'm holding the Zoo Troop yard there. And where's that photo of me when I was 12? Somewhere along here. There it is. That's me at Berwick when I was 12 years old. And I'm holding that little Haven package there. That's me when I was 12. And what was I going to say? This was back in October 2008, I think it was, when I went. Probably one of my best caravan holidays as well back then. Well, okay. And I've also got another Funstar lanyard, which I'll show you. Because I've got some Haven pins on there. So I've got Golden Sands, my favourite Haven park, and then I've also got pin badges of the Seaside Squad. So you've got Rory the Tiger, Bradley the Bear. I've got a Primrose Valley pin and a Blue Dolphin pin. I've got an Anxious pin there and Greedy the Griller. That's Anxious and that's Greedy. And I've got a Polly pin badge there. And I've also got DJ Ned, or back then as he was known as, Naughty Ned. So those are all my Haven pins. And I think that's everything that I've shown you amongst all my Haven merchandise. And I hope you've enjoyed my video, and let's hope this coronavirus crisis will be over soon. And I hope to see you all again soon. And I hope you've enjoyed my, looking around my Haven merchandise that I've collected over the last few years. Bye for now.